welcome to another video. So today it is opening day at Snoqualmie and I am super excited because if you look out here, it is a beautiful day on the mountain. As you can see, it's snowing. There is nobody here in the Summit Central parking lot, probably because it's not, Summit Central's not open, but oh well, that's beside the fact. So I camped out here last night because I was so excited to get here for opening day. So I'm camped out here in the Summit Central parking lot, waiting for the Summit West lifts to open. They just opened a few lifts today. So actually what I'm gonna do, I think before we get started heading over to Summit West, is I'm actually going to try a little bit of the uphill travel. So when the lifts are down, I read they got a new uphill travel policy this year. So when the lifts are not running, I believe you're allowed to actually just kind of hike and tour up the mountain as you see fit. So I'm going to try to just climb up, I think probably under Silver Fir, and see how that goes. So I'll let you know, and we'll be back in just a second once we hit the trail. So as you can see, it was snowing pretty good when we left, but as with most mountain weather, you just wait a little while and things change. As you can see, just a few minutes further on down the trail, it's sunny and blue skies. So I'm just heading up right underneath the Silver Fir chair, and they actually groomed the run, so it's pretty easy to walk up. Now, that being said, if you step off the trail, there's a pretty good amount of new snow, and as you can see here, I'm sinking all the way down to my thighs in some places. Alright, so to avoid sinking all the way down in some of these deeper snow pockets, I think I'm actually going to pull off and put on my snowshoes. I actually ended up just bringing my snowshoes without the extensions because I thought there's no way I'm going to need the extra flotation that the rear extensions provide, but it turns out in some situations it might actually have been nice to have had those. The other thing I wanted to do was, this was the first time I was trying to snowshoe with ski boots on, and it turned out this was totally doable. I ended up using cat tracks, which I wear on the bottom of my ski boots, and these are, again, just to provide some extra traction, usually to avoid wear and tear when you're walking from your car to the ski resort through the parking lot. And these are just rubber covers on rubber soles on the bottom of your ski boot, and I ended up actually using those between my ski boot and the snowshoe, and those provided a little bit of extra grip, so when I was walking up on some switchbacks and trying to traverse back and forth, the plastic of the ski boot didn't slip on the plastic of the snowshoe because I had that rubber sole in between. So that actually turned out to be a very useful tip and worked quite well. So again, I was pleasantly surprised about how easy it was to use snowshoes with ski boots on. Now, that's not to say it was all rainbows and butterflies the entire time. For example, in some of these steeper sections, you really had to work quite a bit. I was checking my heart rate monitor, and it was getting up to 145, 155 beats per minute in some of these because I had to break some trail and there wasn't a lot of groomed path to follow, but still, it was a lot of fun. Alright, so after about an hour of hiking, I made it to the top of the chairlift. So it's about a 1,000-foot vertical gain, and the irony is, I think, the chairlift takes just a few minutes to get you up there, so it almost makes that $75 lift ticket worth it. Although some of the exhilaration and fun is just being out there in the snow, hiking up, earning your turns. So let's go ahead and put the snowshoes away, strap the skis on, and let's see how long it takes us to get down now. And boy, oh boy, was it ever worth it. There was nobody else on this run. Normally this is totally packed and there are a lot of other people you have to deal with, but here I think everyone was over at Summit West waiting for the chairlifts to open, so there was no one over here at Summit Central. And it's pretty rare for you to be able to ski knee-deep powder underneath the chair, but that's what I got to do. In fact, I had so much fun doing this, I actually hiked up again and did 2 runs of this before my legs gave out. I guess I should have ridden the stationary bike a little bit more in the off season, but it was a ton of fun hiking up on snowshoes and then skiing down. And I'm doing this on day 1, right? So the season can only get better from here. Alright, so that was a lot of fun hiking up and down with snowshoes to earn some turns, but now let's pack up the camper and let's head over to Summit West and we'll see how the chairlifts are looking like. Alright, so the parking lot's actually a little bit more full than I thought it would be, but no biggie. I was able to get a spot right here. So we're here at the Summit West parking lot. So maybe what I'll do is I was just in here, I cooked myself a ski bum lunch of top ramen and Spam. So let's just have lunch and then we'll go out and hit the lifts. Now, I was a little worried about crowds because they only had 4 chairlifts running, but as you can see here, there's nothing to worry about whatsoever. You basically just ski right up and go. I think it helped that this was actually a weekday, and also for opening day, they decided to make the first 2 days of the season open to only seasons pass holders only. So I'm sure that cut down some of the crowds. But really, like I said earlier, you can't complain. You just ski right up, hop on the lift, and there really aren't that many people on the mountain. So even with early season conditions, you can still find some stashes of deeper snow and more fun little bits of terrain right off the Pacific Crest Chair. Now, it's only going to get better. It was snowing hard today, and I think the forecast is calling for more snow, so even though you can find exposed treetops and limbs, I'm sure these are going to get covered up very soon, and like we said earlier, the season is just going to get better. I'm very excited, and in fact, I think what we'll try to do is bring the kids and the family up once the weekend rolls around, and we'll try to get a couple more days in before winter break. Alright, so there you have it. Opening day at Snoqualmie. It's pretty reasonable coverage, and as you can see, it's snowing pretty hard, so it's just going to get better, right? The season can only go up from here. So I think we had about 4 lifts open here at Summit West, but to be honest, I think I had the most fun kind of doing some of the uphill travel and just snowshoeing up to earn some turns over at Summit Central, and yeah, oh, there's some big trucks coming across the path. But that being said, I think this is probably a great spot to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll catch you up here on the mountain again soon. Talk to you later. Bye.